Alright, welcome back to the channel and my playthrough of Arkham Horror, The Circle Undone. What, you thought I was going to stop just because I haven't uploaded in a month? Haha, you wish you could get rid of me that easily. Let's go. Scenario 2 at Death's Doorstep. If I remember correctly, it has been a while. We completely flubbed the last one. I think, yeah, the witch's spell was cast, so everything's coming up, Millhouse. Let's go. Scenario 2 at Death's Doorstep. 4 missing, whereabouts unknown. Residents of French Hill are still in a tizzy after the sudden disappearance of several guests and house staff from the home of Mr. Joseph Miger during the night of the annual Silver Twilight Charity Gala last Sunday. We are absolutely baffled as to how this could have happened, said Mr. Miger the day after the disappearances. That said, we are confident that Sheriff Engel and the Arkham Police will do their due diligence in finding the missing persons. There is still no evidence whatsoever as to the whereabouts of Miss Gravilla Misra, Mr. Jerome Davids, Mr. Valentino Rivas, and Miss Penny White, all of whom vanished halfway through the event and have not been seen since. The police are offering a substantial reward for any person or persons who come forward with information related to the disappearances. When asked whether the police were considering the case a homicide, Sheriff Engel had this to say: "There's no reason to suspect foul play is involved just yet. However, given the circumstances, we have to consider every possibility. No other attendees have come forward with statements concerning the gala, which seemed to finish without a hitch despite the disappearances." You mean no one else disappeared during that thing? That's crazy. That's some Silent Hill stuff where just 4 random people in the thing got picked up but no one else did. Whatever, let's continue. So far, none of the prominent members of the Silver Twilight Lodge have expressed any concern about the lodge's upcoming benefit dinner, which was recently moved to the same location, Joseph Meager's estate in French Hill. I am certain that this event will be a smashing success, Mr. Miger told the Arkham Advertiser in an interview yesterday. There is no reason for the fair residents of Arkham to worry. Yes, there is. There's weird crap happening in Arkham every other week. And with me behind the wheel, we sure as hell ain't doing this right. Like, damn. Okay. You fold up the newspaper and shove it aside on your desk, examining the other files you've collected over the last few days concerning the missing persons. It has been several days since your experience in the woods. You've tried to put all out your mind, but it's impossible. Every night you dream of a nameless place in the void of space, a faint, discordant melody of hypnotizing flutes pulling you forward. Now there are other disappearances from the town without a trace. The disappearances dance along the edges of your thoughts. No reason to worry. You ponder, turning the man's word over in your head. You think of the card reader and her warning, and wonder if you are simply imagining devils where there are none. You saw a witch's circle. Yes, there are devils. Regardless, there's only one way to know for sure. You pick up the invitation, examining the silver embossed stationery in perfect calligraphy. The Silver Twilight Lodge requests the pleasure of your company on the evening of November the 29th at 8 o'clock at the estate of Joseph Eckerd Miger, Esquire, for the benefit of the Fairchild Foundation. As you prepare for the night ahead, you cannot help but wonder, are you taking action to remedy your fate, as the soothsayer advised, or are you walking willingly into the jaws of a grim destiny? Yeah, we're definitely going to our doom. With me behind this? No. Other better players? Maybe. Okay, put the things. Check the missing person. Place 6 clues. Okay, so the people who we did are Gabriella and Valentina. So 6 clues on the billiard rooms and the entrance hall. Okay, as evenly as possible, remove a total number of clues from the above locations equal to the number of pieces of evidence that were left behind. Please tell me I kept track of that. 6. Okay, so 3 each. Okay. That's probably fine. Shuffle the counters. Replacing locations. This is resolution, right? No, this is interlude. Oh, no. Okay. So, I am going to do the mulligans first for Dr. Carolyn. Jesus, sand stinks. I'm going to keep a perception. I'm going to ditch everything else. Don't lose the lead investigator, God. Can I get my people? I cannot. I got a hollow mirror and some dynamite. And deduction. Okay. This could be worse. All 3 traumas on each of them. This isn't going to end well. 5. Flashlight's nice. I mean, the deck's built around the hyperphysical. I should probably heavily mulligan for that. I'll just keep the flashlight and ditch everything else. Hey, I got a shotcaster. Why does it not? Oh, this is so weird. And a scavenging. That is very good. Hopefully. Okay. Where do we store? Each of our group brings an entry fall. Makes sense. So, shuffle that. Agenda 1A, Justice. Be true to yourself and seek the truth in others. You must balance the scales. You shall be called to account for your actions. Silver Twilight enemies cannot be damaged or defeated. Forest. When you draw a monster enemy, instead of spawning it, set aside... Blah. Instead of spawning it, set it aside, out of play, and place 1 doom on this agenda. This effect can cause this agenda to advance. Why does it say there's 1 doom in play? Why does it say there's 1 doom in play? Is it reading this stuff over here? Delete. It's not supposed to read anything off the board. Blah, whatever. And Act 1A, Hidden Agendas. As you approach the patio of the Migro estate, a man in an elegant suit checks your invitation at the door. Inside, guests mingle and chat with one another, but much of the conversation is awkward and terse. Yeah, I've been to parties before. A silent tension has gripped the manor, and you are not sure why. You're not sure why. 4 people just got vanished in the middle of a party like a week ago. That could be why. Objective. Find information about the disappearances by discovering as many clues as you can. Do not advance until you are instructed. Hint, it may be worthwhile to investigate the last known locations of the missing persons. Well, I'm assuming that's the billiard room and the thing, even though I don't think that's canonically where their last location was. And, oh, I forgot to change the thing. We are on number 3. So, cool background. It kind of matches it. I don't know. Anyway. That's the background to the Mansions of Madness. Anyway. Let us start with turn 1. We flip the entry hall. Clearly, whatever business Joseph Migro has his hands in, it's doing well. A soft red carpet guides you deeper into the opulent hall, flanked by small statues of marble and ivory. Above, a glimmering chandelier casts a brilliant shine along the polished floor and wooden stairs. Resign. It's probably in my best interest to resign, but we're not. Most of the manor is off limits to guests who are not members of the Silver Twilight Lodge, but your investigation takes priority, so you wait for the right time to sneak away. Okay, who will go first? Probably Carolyn. With a deduction. I mean, she's got the hyper shot cache, and we upgrade it to investigate. So, we're gonna let Carolyn go first. Carolyn goes first. First, 1, 2. 1, 2. Jeez. The hollow mirror. Add 1 soothing melody to my... It does it for this one, too? Oh, my lord. What? When it was flipped, it... That's so weird. I don't know if that's the mod or TS in general, but whatever. Okay, these get... Drop, please? Oh, my god. Okay, this gets shuffled in. I got a soothing melody. Let's go. That was 1 action. Then second action, we're going to investigate. We're currently up 1. Up 2, up 3. Do we have... What's this thing's like? -1, -2, -2. We have 1... Why is there a curse in here? Okay, so the main things we have to worry about are -2s. So right now we are up 3 with a perception. That should be fine. Okay, up 3 perception. -1. So we get a clue. We get a card draw. Oh, now you don't. Is it just if you flip it here? Anyway, we get an inquiring mind. That's fine. And last action, I think we're going to. If we deduction, we're only up 2. Is that worth it? Can you commit anything to this? You can commit a take. Oh, I have Shotcaster and Scavenging. This is awesome. Anyway. We're up to... If I just commit the deduction. It's probably fine. And before it's not. Hey! We got it. Perfect. We have cleared the entry hall. Da, 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 da. Okay. And now it is Carolyn's turn. Well, I would love to get the shoes out. We really... The Shotcaster is what this thing is built around. So we're doing the Shotcaster for 1. Scavenging for 2, as that will allow us to cycle the Shotcaster in perpetuity. We don't have the resources, but we should be getting those fairly soon. And the last action, we're going to move up into the Victorian halls. Even the hallways of this manor are luxurious, decorated with thick rugs, bizarre artwork, and uncanny statues shaped from scrap metal. Who makes statues out of scrap? Whatever. Rays of sunlight shine through the curtains as the sun sets over Arkham outside. You go looking for trouble. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a silver twilight enemy is discarded. Spawn an enemy in the Victorian halls, then gain 2 clues from the token pool. Limit once per game. They are aloof. Wait, no, they're not aloof. They just can't be damaged or defeated. Anyway, that is it. No enemies, so upkeep. Carolyn gets... Click. Ancient Stone. I need to research this thing. Rita gets her talisman. And Doom goes to 1 out of 8. Okay. I know I shuffled, but let's be super short. Carolyn, her encounter is... Place 1 Doom on the nearest cultist enemy in play. If no Doom was placed by this effect, gain Surge. Okay. Peril of Fools. If there are no copies of Food of All Plays in play, put into play in your threat area. And investigate for another copy of Fate of All Fools in his or her threat area takes 2 damage, or place 1 Doom on another copy. That's annoying. Gotcha. And Rita gets... Silver Coal. It's not a monster, so we don't do this effect. Spawn any empty location aloof. Oh, they probably just all have aloof. That's what I remember now. Force. After it enters place 1 Doom on it. After Parlay test 2 succeed, remove all Doom from it. Do we have... You're okay. You're both okay at this. I guess we'll put you here. Because Rita's going to go this way. I need to find a decent shroud location for this ancient stone. And I do have an inquiring mind, so that'll help it. Okay, so our turn. I want to find... I don't find I wanted a really low shroud, but a decent... This would be a 6. Should I do it for a 6? I'd be at 7. I'd only be up 1. Now I want to at least do a 2. Okay. Okay, so Rita will go first. She's going to go into the trophy room. 2. You spend some time schmoozing with the other guests. Either gain 2 resources or spend 2 resources to gain the pool. Limit once per round. That was 1 action. Second action, she's going to do that to gain 2 money. And last action, she is going to attempt the parlay test. She is currently up 1. And she'll commit a take card. We either succeed or gain 2 cards and gain 2 resources. Although drawing cards as the last action is kind of bad, but whatever, we're going to do it. Up 1. -2, so upkeep twice, basically. Amazing. Atichiophobia. After you fail a skill test, take 1 horror. I don't think it procs on this test. No, it can't proc on this test. Okay. And then it is Carolyn's turn. Well, for 1, we're going to put the thing down before I forget. And 2, 3, I think we're just going to move up. A 5 should be fine with that. Okay, so upkeep again. Carolyn gets her field agent. Frick yeah. That is very good for Carolyn. She's expert at healing resources. And Rita gets Take Heart. Not Take Heart, Resourceful. Resourceful is probably going to beat it, Take Heart. Anyway, Doom goes to 2 out of... I was about to say why is 1 in there, but now I remember the Lodge Neophyte. You get another long Lodge Neophyte. Spawn empty location. We're going this way, so we'll just put you there. You get... I know, I shuffled this like 15 times. So I guess we'll put you in the hallway. For 5. This is probably fine. Okay. We're going to let Rita go first, I think. I kind of do want to get a clue off of this. Off of the stone tablet. Because when you succeed the test, you get 1 additional clue. Which is always nice. So we're going to see if this is a good thing we can do. 1 action to move here. I'm probably just going to do that. 3. Probably fine. Test 3 agility to compete with the other guests. If you succeed, gain 1 clue from the token pool. Limit once per round. If anyone's going to do that, it'll be Rita. 2, we're going to 1, 2, 3. Player footwear. And last action, we're going to play some pool to get a clue from the token pool. Up 3 should be fine. It was, in fact, fine. Okay, next it is Rita's turn. Not Rita's, Carolyn's turn. First action. 1, 2, 3, 4. Field agent. Let's go. Get 1 book. Then we're going to move for the second action. Boom. We're going to exhaust field agent to deal a horror on it and get a clue. Then we're going to investigate using Ancient Stone. Last action. So now the Shroud 6. I'm down 1. Up 2. Up 3. This should be fine. -2. Okay. So if you succeed, discover 1 additional clue. So we've cleared out all the places, which is very good. Discard this. And in your compare log, we have identified the stone. Finally. Then next to this in parentheses, record the difficulty of the skill test, which was a 6. Okay, that's very good. Not even gonna say probably. That was a very good. This gets discarded. Ready an ally asset at your location and heal 1 damage from it. Probably would have been better to get that where I could double proc it, but whatever. And then her ability, after one of your card effect heals horror from an investigator or an ally asset, the healed card's controller gains 1 resource. If she controls it, she gains the resource. Okay. And that is it. Upkeep. Carolyn gets Forbidden Knowledge. It's fine. And Rita gets... I was wondering what the second one was in Carolyn's deck. Yoink. So you get another card. Male Dexterity. Okay. Then Doom goes to 6 of 8. I mean, we got all the clues, so we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Carolyn get Apparel Foods. If there's no other copy of Fatal Fools in play, put Fatal. Well, I can't do that one. And investigate with another copy of Fatal Fools. Takes 2 direct damage. I don't really want to take direct. I have a hollowed mirror. Replace 1 Doom. We'll play the Doom. It's probably fine. And Rita gets Obscuring Frail. Haha, it's completely cleared. And our turn. I wish we're gonna let Carolyn go first. Not Carolyn, Rita. She's gonna try. No, first she's gonna get rid of this for 2 actions. Then she's gonna play pool up 3, just in case. Just in case. Didn't need it, but we get an extra clue. We're at 8 clues. Very nice. And Carolyn is going to try to get rid of some of this Doom, I think. Currently up 1. I think first we're going to draw. Perception is nice. Second action. We can just do it up 1. That's probably fine. Yeah. -2. If there's a spectral enemy location, take a damage. Nope. What are the odds we fail again, right? We will advance if I don't do this. Yellow, up 1. -4. We're advancing. Upkeep first. Ooh, Hypnotic Therapy. Very good. And Rita gets Emergency Cast. Also very good. I have not used Hyperphysical once. That's fine. So, we are advancing. You have uncovered some of the evidence pertaining to the disappearances, but the truth has yet to be unveiled. If the investigators do not possess 6 clues of group, they lose. We do. If the investigators possess at least 6 clues of group, they must spend 6 clues and spawn the set-aside Joseph Mager enemy at the location other than the entry hall that is farthest from all investigators. Okay, so you have 6. I don't think anybody really cares about Reese. Wait. Yeah. It said 7 there for a second. That was weird. Joseph Mager. Furthest from all investigators. That's going to be all the way over here. Human Retaliate. If no other Silver Twilight enemies have Doom on it, parlay test 4 to convince Joseph Mager that this is not your doing. If you fail, he attacks you. If you succeed, flip this card over and resolve attacks. Huh. Okay. Open the campaign log and proceed to Interlude 1, a record of those laws. Okay, Interlude. Do not read, yes, check the missing persons in order. Read the sections for each of the characters whose profile is not crossed off. Garvilla Misra. The entry hall to the manor is beautifully decorated, but you find it odd that the grand staircase's wooden balustrade has been recently repaired, and by the looks of it, hastily. While nobody is looking, you follow the handrail up and down the stairs until you spot what you're looking for. Several splinters of wood, perhaps dislodged by a bullet. You ascend the staircase once more and position yourself where one would need to be standing in order to fire such a shot. After a moment of observation, a faint glimmer near one of the decorative ferns on the second floor catches your eyes. There you find proof. A bullet casing from a .45 handgun. A gun was indeed fired from the entry hall of the manor, but if that is true, how did nobody hear the shots? Under Missing Persons, next to Gabriella, record the investigators are on Gabriella's trail. Okay. Although she was pulled in the Shadow Realm, so how good we're going to be on that, I don't know. We are on Hunter and Valentina Riso. Tracing Valentina's steps isn't difficult, as the guest of honor and a life of the party from what you hear. There was always a crowd around him. This makes the story that he vanished when they weren't looking all the more unbelievable. In the billiard rooms where Valentina was last seen, you corner Adam Ginsler, the man he was playing billiards with just before his disappearance. Look, I already told the cops and the reporters what I saw, he explains, fidgeting and tapping his toes repeatedly. Tino and I were playing billiards. I look away, next thing I know he's gone, he insists angrily, returning to his billiards game. Now where is that damned one ball, he mutters. He might be nothing, but it looks like Valentina wasn't the only thing to go missing that night. Under missing persons, we are also on his trail. Yay. Once each relevant interest in play, advance to Act 1B. Well, first we're advancing to Agenda 2A. Over the threshold. Does this have something to do with the 4 missing persons? And if so, what does that mean for your survival? Each Silver Twilight enemy gains Victory 0 and counts as an investigator for the purpose of determining where Hunter enemies move during the enemy phase. Force. After the Hunter enemies move step of the enemy phase, each ready spectral enemy deals its damage value to each humanoid enemy at its location. 11 Doom Threshold. 1B. Before you can investigate further, the building is suddenly plunged into icy darkness. All of the lights flicker once and are snuffed out. A thick, otherworldly mist begins to seep into the corridors, causing everything it touches to decay. Move each investigator and each enemy currently in the entry hall to the Victorian halls. Is that in here? Oh, that thing. Gotcha. What? For each location in play, find the set-aside spectral version of that location and swap them. If there is an investigator at the location, reveal it. Okay. So this is Spectral Entry Hall. Right. This is Spectral Victorian Halls. Spectral Office. Spectral Trophy Room. Master Bedroom. Balcony. Billiard room. And we will flip the billiard room. Oh, it has clues now. Haunted, you must either discard an asset you control or take a damage. And it has a 5 shroud. That's going to be kind of annoying. Okay. In player order, each investigator spawns one of the set-aside monster enemies at his location until each of the set-aside monster enemies have been spawned. What? There are no set-aside monster enemies. Did I do something I wasn't supposed to? I mean, there are a couple in here. Like, the script should have taken care of that. Yeah, these are the only ones that should have been set aside. Whatever, we're just going to draw one from the deck. Because there are none set aside that I can see. So, Spectral Hound and a... That one's worth a victory point. But it's aloof. That's fine. Okay, so spawn the set aside spectral watcher enemy at the entry hall. So, shuffle the remainder of that set in there along with the discard pile. You know what? I take it back. We're gonna get one of the weaker monsters. One of these little ghosts. Where is it? I know I've seen it. There it is, a wraith. Do they have more than one? They do. Okay, so we each get one of these. Okay, Agenda 2A, the Spectral Realm. In the blink of an eye, everything has changed. A sudden, oppressive silence fills the halls of Joseph Miger's manor. Gone is the din of idle chatter from the banquet hall, the clinking of glasses, the laughter of oblivious guests. Save only you and several others, all the people in the house have vanished without a trace. All that is left is the dark mist and the beings that inhabit it. Okay. Okay, so next we get encounter cards. Carolyn gets put into play next to the agenda. Each location gains horror, take a horror. Put it here so I don't forget, even though I probably will. Place one doom on the nearest cultist enemy. God damn it. And we can't parlay with him. I mean, we could just shoot him. Okay, his thing is +2. So we are going to let Rita go first, as always. So first thing she's going to do is she's going to shoot this thing up 4. Wow. Dead. Shotcaster is a relic, so it is dead. Then she's going to do it to Carolyn's. Also dead. And last action, we're only up 1 if I investigate with the Shotcaster. I think we're just going to emergency cash. That's it. Next, it is Carolyn's turn. She's going to do Field Agent. You know, horror. Get a clue. Why did I put it in there? It goes there. Then I'm pretty good on clues, actually, because of all that junk. What is this? That was one of the ones I did not get. Okay. First action, 1, 2, hypnotic therapy. Then, second action, we're going to soothing melody. Heal from that. Heal from her. Hypnotic therapy heals an additional one. I gained 3 resources from that, I'm pretty sure. And soothing melody draws me a card. That's fine. And last action, I'm just going to Forbidden Knowledge, I think. That is it. Upkeep. Inquiry Mind is great. Another emergency cash is fine. Hunter's going to hunt. It deals 1 damage to this thing. He's dead. Ooh, it's going to be good. Doom goes to 1. Technically 2 out of 11. And encounters. You get I know I shuffled because I put the dog on top. Oh, that's fun. Oh, wait, it's aloof. It's aloof, aloof, aloof. And I don't want to kill it with the shock caster because I want to investigate with the last ash and the shock caster because we get a free one back. Anyway, this test force. You fail, choose and discard one asset you control. That's bad. I'm currently down 1. I have nothing to commit to this. I guess it would have to be the track shoes, but that's terrible. Okay, so yeah, we're just invest. I don't want to commit an Inquiring Mind to this, do I? I would only be up 2 if I commit an Inquiring Mind to this. Up 3 with Talisman. We're going to do it. Up 3. -3. Okay, we got there. Okay, so that was fine. Our turn. We can poorly with this thing kind of easily now. First, we're going to have Rita go. She's going to go 1. She's going to go 1, 2, and try to evade this thing. So 1, Trophy Room, Haunted, lose 2 resources. For each resource you can't, take 1 horror. That's fine. 2, Spectral Watcher. And 3, we're up 2 to this. We will commit a Resourceful to be up 3. Nah, yeah, we've committed. Do I have anything in there? I have to take Hort. Or I could just fight it. Fight, it seems. 5, 6, 7, up 4, does 2 damage. Yeah, it's fine. It'll do 3 damage because of my ability. Yeah, it's fine. Sweeping Kick. Up 1 billion. Got it. It's evaded. 3 damage is dealt to it. Okay. Next. Carolyn. We're going to exhaust this again, put a thing, get a victory point. Then, second action, she's going to move. Oh, this guy's going to die. It's fine. I don't really care. That was 1 to move. 2. I need 4 more clues. This is an easy one. I'm up 3 base. Yeah, I'm going to try to clear this out. Last 2, up 3 both times. 1. You may heal 1 horror from an investigator ally asset at your location. Great, which gives me a resource. Because, yeah, her character cord is a cord effect, so I gain a money. And up 3, yep, I get both the clues. What is there another act? There is another act. Okay. And that's it. Upkeep. Promise of Power. Upkeep. Max Dilemma. Revelation. Choose an investigator and decide. The chosen investigator must immediately take an action as if they were their turn. Then discard. What is the thing of upkeep? Ready all exhaustive cards. So this is ready now. I could attempt to just evade this thing again. And then Carolyn can go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We'll both be in here. Yeah, we're going to do that. Targeting you. We're currently up 2 to this evade. Up 3, up 4. Got it. We're going to deal a damage to it. It's evaded. Then draw a card. Another shot caster. I love it. And then I have to discard a card. Oh, please don't do the shot caster. Well, I have scavenger now. Emergency cast. Fine. Okay. And then it's the hunter phase. This thing's going to stay here. Because there's a humanoid enemy here. It's going to kill it. We lose a doom. We can now parlay with him. And encounters. Carolyn gets. Test 4. If you fail, put this into play. And this is probably fine. Down 1. I don't care. Down 1. Down 3. If you fail by 3 or more, it gains surge. This should be discarded. Obscuring Fog. Perfect. This should have been flipped. It's fine. And Rita gets another one of these. Another one. And Carolyn can't help this time, so we're just down 1. Yeah, we're going to lose our track shoes after this. I mean, I could lose a shot caster. Is that worth it? Probably. Okay, so whatever, down 1. We're actually going to lose the shot caster because we can hopefully get it back with the other shot caster pretty soon. So now our phase. We're going to let Rita go first. Other shot caster. Booyah. Do I care? Three. If Carolyn goes first, we can go 1, 2, 3, get her into the balcony. Then Rita can go in, promise of power and resourceful to parlay. That's probably fine. 1, 2. What's in the master bedroom? Haunted, place one of your clues here. That's fine. 3, the balcony. Each of your cards of health takes 1 direct damage. So he is not aloof, so he comes engaged. And then Rita's turn. 1, 2. Wait, I have track shoes. So 1. Up 3. That's a success. So I have 2 actions in here. 2. So first we're going to attempt the parlay. We are currently down 1, up 3. Currently up 3. Let's do it. Oh, just enough. Flip it over and resolve its text. Joseph lowers his weapon and studies you for a moment. Perhaps you are telling the truth. But if that is true, he ponders the situation, then holsters his weapons and checks his pocket watch. Regardless, we have little time. If my estimate is correct, the anomaly will recede soon. We must be out of the manor before that occurs, or we're all trapped here. You ask how he knows all this, but he merely shakes his head. This is not the time. Ask again if you want to be alive. I kind of do. What the? Okay. Ask again if we make it out of here alive. Remove all doom from this court. There is doom? How would doom get on? Whatever. Oh, because there are cultist shit in play. For the remainder of the game, doom cannot be placed on Silver Twilight enemies and Joseph Miger gains a loose. Flip this core to its enemy side and disengage it from all people. Okay. We still need 2 clues. And upkeep, because that was 1, 2, 3 to move. 1, 2. No, I still got 1 more clue. I got one more action. I mean, and we are going to Shotcaster. This location, up like a billion. Nice. Because it's the Shotcaster, I can get a clue from any reveal location. We are going to get it from the 3 shroud. Because why not? I succeeded by a lot more than 2, so scavenging takes a place, and my other Hyper Shotcaster comes back to my hand. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. And that is it. Upkeep. Fearless. That's nice. Break and entering. That's very nice. This is going to move. Well, or does it? I get to choose the order. So I can move you in first. Have this kill it. Then move in and you're both on the other side of the board. That's probably fine. Doom goes to 2 out of 11. Carolyn gets Surge. Resolve each haunted ability on your location. So it is each of your cards of health takes a direct damage. Ow. Ow. Please don't do it again because I do not want to lose my field agent. Peril of Doom. You have gotten all the Peril of Dooms. We're going to place a Doom on it. Because I don't want to take 2 direct damage. And you get... Well, we're going to fail this. We're currently down 1. Nothing I want to commit, down 1. Okay, we lose, but doesn't gain surge at least. Okay. So, we just need 1 more clue to get out of here. Well, 1 more clue to advance. Carolyn can just get it. Okay, so we're going to let Carolyn... I don't know if it has to be Carolyn's turn, but we're going to do it anyway. Exhaust it. Give it a horror. Get the 1 clue. We have 8 clues, so we're going to advance. You find the corpse of one of the others trapped here, a member of the Silver Twilight Lodge, you surmise, although his outfit of blue and silver robes suggests something more esoteric. Gripped tightly in his withered hands is a small tome bearing the insignia of the lodge. Browsing through its pages, you're surprised to find all manner of information regarding the mist and the creatures you have encountered, including a spell to release the bonds of death and escape the myth. How long has this man been here studying this realm? Regardless, at least you have a way out. The mist blocking your escape received revealed the entry. It was blocked? It was in fact blocked. Da-da-da. Resign. You tear through the front doors in the manner escaping. Okay. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the deck. That's fine. Resolution. Act 3A. Escape the cage. Now that the mist has receded, you might be able to escape with your lives. But what about Joseph Miger and the other lodge members left behind? Should you stay to make sure they escape or flee when you have the chance? Force. At the end of the round, each Silver Twilight enemy in the entry hall escapes. Place them beneath the entry hall out of play. Move each ready Silver Twilight enemy with the aloof keyword once toward the entry hall. Objective. If each undefeated investigator has resigned, advance. So 1, 2, 3. We need to be 4 turns to get this guy out of here. I wish there was something we could do. Anyway. Our turn. It's technically Rita's turn, but whatever. She's gonna investigate like up $1 billion. She gets it. I don't know if we need clues anymore, but it's whatever. 1 to do that. 2 to go here. And 3 to investigate with perception. Got it. Get a card draw. Another field agent. Okay, I don't really care anymore. That. And Carolyn's turn. I mean, because Carolyn has dynamite, I kind of just want to wait for them here. So Rita's going to go place one of your clues. That's like the least, who cares, like a condition. Although I could try to go to the office, see what's up there. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to test the boots. -2. So that's 1, 2. We go to the office. Haunted, choose and discard a card from your hand. 4 clues. True shot. I have 1 left, which we will use to Hyperphysical Shockcaster. Up 6 to 4, up 2. That's probably fine. Auto fail. Been a while since we had that. I mean, it's worth it. Fine. So, upkeep. Carolyn gets another promise of power. Live and learn. Very good. Both of these move. End of the round. You're going to move once toward the entry hole. Okay. And Doom goes to 4 out of 11. Did I shuffle this? Okay. And encounters. Test 3. For each point you fail by, take a damage. If your location is haunted, as an additional card for an investigator to commit one or more cards to the skill test, he or she must resolve. So, I'm down 1. That's fine. Down 2, so I take 2 damage. I wish Rita had gotten that one. Put into play in your threat area. When your turn begins, resolve each haunted ability in your turn. And I mean, that's kind of fine. If you succeed, discard. Well, we're not going to do that. Okay, so we'll do Carolyn first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chuck that dynamite, girl. You are dead and super exhausted. You have 1 health left. Second, I think we're just gonna stay here and just like, I don't really want to draw cards, but I guess I will. 1, trusted. Do I want to put it on that? Or do I want to wait to put it on the go? And last action, we're going to do that, so who cares? And then Rita's turn. First, she has to choose and discard a card from her hand. We'll do the flashlight. So first, we're going to investigate. Up 2. With the Shockcaster. That's a 2. There's no spectral enemy, so we get a clue. Second action, we're going to do it again. Got another clue. The way this works is Hyperphysical Shockcaster gets in the grave. Did I succeed by... No, I did not succeed by 2 or more. So it's still in the graveyard. Never mind. 2, 3, 4. And last action, we'll play the first Hyperphysical Shockcaster. And then I guess I'll test this, currently even. I don't really care. -3. I could live and learn this, but I don't really care. And this will move up. This kind of untaps. Upkeep. Another ancient stone. More track shoes. You go 1 this away. And Doom goes to 5 out of 11. Kalen's encounter is... Jesus Christ. Best will put another Doom on it. Keeper's Secret. Spawn any empty location. That's not empty. Well, you're gonna die, my man. When the Mythos Fates ends, place 1 Doom on it. Okay. Okay, now it's our turn. Rita's gonna go first. Her first action is going to be to engage this thing. Her second action is going to be attempt to evade this thing. Up 3. I have to discard a card. I guess the track shoes. Up 3. Got it. I've evaded. I'm using her ability to deal damage, so it is dead. No, it is a victory point. And last action. I could have breaking and entering that. It's too late now. I'm not going to retcon that. I already did stuff. And then Shotcaster up 2. Auto fail. I mean, it's fine. Carolyn's gonna go 1, 2. Get the one of the last clues. With that. One, 2, 3, 4. Play the other field agent. Exhaust it. Take a horror. And get the last one. Okay. So that's it. Enemy phase. Nothing's unexhausted. Upkeep. That. Pure Hypothesis. Male Dexterity. This untaps. This moves here. This moves here. And Doom. Doom goes to 8 out of 11. You get... I don't even care. Like, at all. Down 1. Who cares? Fine. I will get rid of... Forbidden Knowledge. I have not used that at all. You get... Test 3. Ace! Up 3. We got this. It's 4. For each point you fail by, take a damage. That's fine. 1 damage. 1 damage isn't going to kill me. So, we just have to survive. Rita's going to go first. 1 to move in. It engages. Time to evade. Up 3. Up 4, up 5, because why not? Did I just get 3 auto fails in a row? Whatever. It is alert, so I take 1 and 1. I needed to have discarded something. I will have discarded the Live and Learn, because I already command Mandel Dexterity. And if I do this... I would be at 6, 7, 8. I would be up 4 as opposed to up 3. So yeah, we're going to do breaking and entering. No, because I still need to be up. I'm only up 2 for the thing. Okay, we're just going to do a base evade again. Up 3. Hey, it's evaded. Carolyn's going to go 1, 2, and resign so we can get rid of all this doom from this thing. Okay. Then upkeep. Carolyn gets this. That's fine. I should be testing this, but I don't really care. End of the round. Well, first this readies and engages. Then Joseph Miger's gone. Okay, you go here, but you're going to die. And Doom goes to 7 out of 11. And Rita gets... I don't even care. I lose 2 actions because of this shit. I could literally die from this. We're going to attempt to evade. Oh, wait. I evaded this thing. No, I did not want to move out because I wanted Carolyn. Yeah, I would have moved out. I would have moved out because it was evaded, so Carolyn wouldn't have had to done anything. Okay, a little bit of retcon, but I don't care. No thing. Yada yada. I resign. We're done. We're done. Coming to this place was a terrible mistake. You had hoped to uncover evidence pertaining to the disappearances at the estate, not become victims yourselves. As you tear through the entry hall and slam through the Manor's heaviest front doors, you vow to put as much distance between you and the Migra estate as you possibly can. Unfortunately, your plan is quickly derailed. Resolution 1. Okay. As soon as you emerge onto the patio, you are surrounded by grim men in trench coats. Several of them reach into their coat pockets. A warning note not to do anything too hasty. Before any threats can be fulfilled, the silence is broken by an icy tone. Now, gentlemen, there's no need for that. The men withdraw to reveal an elderly man you recognize as Colonel Sanford, the president of the Silver Twilight Lounge. Despite the dangerous situation, his expression is almost too casual. The complete lack of fear in his posture and his actions suggests a confidence backed by substantial power. His bodyguards take several steps back, allowing you to speak with Stanford in private. In your campaign log, record we escaped the spectral realm. Each investigator earns experience to the equal of victory X of each card in play. So that's a 1. These are 0, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 points. Not bad. In fact, I would reckon to say that is very good. Proceed to Interlude 2, The Price of Progress. If at least one of the investigators has Silver Twilight, I don't think we do. Medic, Miskatonic. Nope. Price of Progress 2. I regret that we must proceed under such unfortunate circumstances, Mr. Sanford says offhandedly. You narrow your eyes. You suspect fortune had nothing to do with it. You ask him what will happen to those still trapped inside. Human progress requires sacrifice, he recites stoically. It is lamentable when that sacrifice is in blood, but the price and lamentation does not outweigh the wield of labor. You didn't come here to listen to Mr. Sanford proselytize about sacrifice. You came here for answers. You demand an explanation, but the elderly man cuts you off with a scowl. Yes, you speak of the incident last week. That was the creature's first manifestation and the arrival of the dark mist which you encountered inside. He glances at the front door to the manor and clears his throat. The lodge was not involved in the disappearances that occurred that night, he explains after a short pause, but we couldn't exactly go to the police and tell them a creature made of mist kidnapped 4 people in Mr. Miger's household, could we? So we had to take matters into our own hands. We suspected that the creature was drawn to the crowd, so we recited the incident in order to understand what happened, to discern its motives. The decision to host another event at Mr. Miger's estate so soon after the disappearances makes sense to you now. As much as you hate to admit it, there is some logic to the plan the Lodge put into action, although you don't particularly like being used as bait. Who knows how many innocent bystanders were put in mortal danger? Even if the goal was noble, was it worth the sacrifice? I hope you understand that our organization only seeks the betterment of humankind. There are harsh truths that lie beyond our 5 senses, Mr. Sanford says, his expression grim. If we are to survive and prosper, we must adapt, we must learn, we must understand. That is where our order seeks to achieve, a greater understanding of the world around us. A worthy pursuit, don't you agree? Check the Silver Twilight enemies in the victory display. If Joseph Miger, he is not in the victory display. He is beneath the entry hall, so we proceed to progress 5. You consider Mr. Sanford's words carefully. You believe that he is telling the truth, but you're not sure if the ends justify his means. Before you can reply, Joseph steps forwards. I believe our new comrades understand the value of working together, he says politely, standing at your side. They could have escaped on their own, but they stayed behind to make sure members of the lodge were safe. Surely we're of the same mind. Well, not really all of the lodge, just you, because you're worth victory points. Courage is not the same as sacrifice, Joseph, Colonel Sanford intones patiently. Do they have the will to do what's truly right for all of humanity? The elderly man turns his attention back to you, his cold eyes glinting in the moonlight. He approaches calmly, extending his hand. Regardless, you have experienced firsthand the danger that we all face. Join us and we can face it together. With our knowledge combined, we can protect Arkham from this threat. In your campaign log, record the investigators rescue Joseph. We're good like that. Each investigator earns 2 bonus experience points as we work the inner workings of the Silver Twilight Lodge. The investigators must decide. I refuse to be a part of this. Skip the price of progress 7. I agree. Price of progress 8. Or I agree. You are lying. Price of progress 9. You know what? Let's join the Silver Twilight Lodge. They seem fine. That is number 8. You shake Mr. Sanford's hand. His grip is cold but strong. The other members of the lodge seem to relax around you. You will do great works together, my friend, says Sanford. Great works indeed. In your campaign log, record the investigators or members of the lodge. Add 1 cultist token to the chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. Did I have all these out? There we go. Okay, proceed to scenario 3, the secret name. Okay, that is it for this one. We did very good today. People survived. We didn't die. We stopped the spectral fog or whatever was happening. And until next time, take care. Hopefully the next scenario will be out before a month, but who knows? It's easy to discourage doing YouTube crap. Later.